I was working all day and start discussing a topic. Oh, okay. What topic? This is how boring I am. I'm sitting in my house by myself, talking to myself. Okay, I get it. You can hear me. I'm sitting in my house talking by myself on a Saturday night, and I pretty much did the same thing last night, except I was drunk last night. I'm not drunk tonight. Now, can I video with anybody, or do I just talk to myself the whole fucking time and watch these tweets? How many people? There's 92 people in here. Does everyone know that I'm here? Because I'm pretty sure this is kind of a big deal. I don't know what I'm doing, and this could be a disaster. It could definitely be a disaster. Okay. This is all Annette's fault. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is all her fault. She says, choose a topic to talk about, except for me being a loser, sitting in on a Saturday night, talking to myself, reading tweets. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but I bought my own gel manicure shit, so I don't have to pay for it anymore, and I did it, and it's fantastic. So, Annette, come on, I mean, you're interrupting my topic. I'm talking about myself and my nails. Don't you think all of America wants to hear this? Sorry. Okay, so I can't video with you guys, which kind of sucks. I kind of want to video with you guys too. You're at work watching this. It's Saturday night. Where? Baxter. What are you doing? Who wants to see Baxter? Oh my god, you're so hot today, John. Thank you so much. Okay, this is my roommate's asshole dog, Chopper. He's a Chihuahua, and he pees inside, and he bites people. So if you ever see this dog, he's the culprit. He bites people, but not me. Oh yeah, what's that? Alright, there's certain people you're allowed to bite, but we can't talk about that. Okay, thank you, Sarah. My nails do look great, don't they? Okay. What? Oh, you want to see Baxter? Hold on. Bax, come here. Oh, you know, he's on the couch. He's chilling. I'm just going to let him do his thing. So, topics. What kind of a topic? Like, what do you guys want to know? How good does my cleavage look right now? That is some sexy cleavage. Okay, topics. Give me a topic. Otherwise, this is going to be boring. Oh, by the way, for all of you who wanted to know what my case said, it says, keep calm and carry on. I had the Moffy, but I was drunk and I lost the bottom of it, and my roommate had this one sitting around, so, yeah, I took it. Oh, why is Nick such a piece of shit? You're going to have to ask Nick that question. I feel bad for the whole situation. Not the whole situation. I just feel bad for Gina Marie. But did you see Gina Marie? She went to this, like, freaking cool-ass event today with all these, like, famous people. It's like, well, you don't even need this. She's literally has, like, all these dudes, like, hitting on her and stuff. And she still wants Nick. All right. Love the headband. Thank you. Who can guess who gave me this headband? I'll give you a hint. It's a house guest's mother. Who can guess who gave me this headband, which just happened to go perfectly with my top I wore today? Crazy. Gina Marie and Hulk Hogan need to go on The Amazing Race. He would hit on her. He likes girls that look like Gina Marie. He does. Okay, by the way, Alyssa's mom gave me this headband. No one even cared. No one even answered that. Yeah, I'm a lone camper. Alyssa's mother gave me this headband. Clarify the stuff between Jesse and Aaron in the jury house. To be honest with you, I'm really pissed because I typically know about everything. And like the exterminators, I did not know about this hookup until yesterday. And I don't really know. Jesse's denying it. Aaron's obviously confirming. I don't know why you would lie about something like that. Liza confirmed it. Who else confirmed it? Other people confirmed it. But I wasn't there. I'm not able to confirm nor deny. Although I do think it's kind of hot. I got to be honest with you. When I heard about it, I was like, it kind of turns me on a little bit. And I'm not going to lie. Let's see what else. How is McCrae doing with his ear infection? He's okay. He sounds sick. He went to the doctor today and he got antibiotics. And, I mean, that's pretty much it. John, how is... Okay, hold on, I got a text. Okay. I forgot what I was talking about. We already answered the McCrae thing. Slick Hawk, why you not kicking it in Vegas with the rest of the crew? Looks like a party. I think it was only Jesse and Caitlin there, and Caitlin lives there, and I think Jesse was just visiting there. So yeah, that's I'm not there because I have to work. I have to start working and get my work on. I have to be able to support McCrae, who's going to be moving here, who actually has a potential job opportunity lined up. So I'm not worried about that, little Punim. You should go on MTV and get your own show, Directioner4983 says. I'd love to, although I am in a CBS contract that only, I don't know, keeps us in the contract for like a year, I think. I need to go over that contract, although I'm really not doing any shows right now. But me and McCrae, now that it's not going to happen, I could tell you, me and McCrae were being considered for the VH1 show couples therapy. But, like, we don't need couples therapy. So when they were, like, interviewing us, we were like, yeah, we fight. We fight so much. We've had about, like, Big Brother and stuff on Big Brother. And they're like, you don't need couples therapy. You need to, like, enjoy being happy. So, do you often give advice for Big Brother? Well, recently I've been giving advice for Big Brother house guests. I swear to God, I have become the Dr. Phil of Big Brother, and I don't mind it because I like to have a connection with my fellow house guests, and I'm there for them when they need me. How happy are you that you didn't get on The Bachelor? I'm so happy I didn't get on The Bachelor. Can you imagine if I was on The Bachelor? By the way, so they knew that I was going to be the villain before I even went on the show. I asked the casting director, I was like, did you know that I was going to be like, made out to be like the villain? And she's like, 100%. We knew 100%. So before you even get on the show, they have a really good idea of who you are and what category you'll be fitting into. But she had no idea that me and McCrae were going to end up being together. Nor did I. But I'm glad it happened. You and Sean Lowe would not have worked. Agreed. I'm not sure. Would not have worked. But could you imagine if McCrae was the Bachelor? Would you have been like, yeah, that's Amanda. That totally. No, you would have never pictured that either. But not into redheads. I think Sean Lowe's a redhead. How is Make Baxter? From Cammie. Hi, Cammie. McCrae is away from Baxter, and Baxter misses him so much. He needs a man in his life to teach him how to lift his leg. Baxter doesn't lift his leg. He squats like a little girl because he was raised by a single mother his whole life, and it's just really tough to talk about. Let's move on. What were your very first thoughts on McCrae? I was like, dork, but no. When I first saw McCrae, he was really interesting. We were all walking around the house as soon as we got in, and he purposely separated himself, and I was like, who is this guy? And that intrigues me when somebody walks away from everybody else. So I spoke to him, and then they were like, everyone get outside in the back. The first night, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but we play for the HOH the first night. So night one, McCrae was in HOH, and the entire, they didn't show you this either, or maybe they just blurred it out, but the entire popsicle challenge, his ass was out, and there was like drippy paint in his butt, and here's some information that I don't think you'll care about. The water that they sprayed in the popsicle challenge was super freaking cold, and at night it was really cold, but the paint that's supposed to be, I don't know, whatever, paint splatters, was really warm. I don't know if anybody really cares about that, but, oh, here's another thing with the popsicle. So, on the popsicle challenge, it was weird because the bottom part was hard of the popsicle, so it's like it's like a styrofoam popsicle. The bottom part is hard, and the top part is soft. So there's one point where the soft meets the hard, and then if you squeezed it, which is not a word, squeezed is not a word, but I'm going to use that right now. Squoze. If you squoze the popsicle hard enough, you'd be able to make a ledge that you could sit on the hard part of the popsicle, and that was considered cheating, but everyone did it. So I don't know if that was an interesting story or not, but I thought that was kind of cool. Sing. I don't even know how. I smoked a lot of cigarettes today. What did I sing? Okay. Here, let me look up lyrics just so I don't screw it up. I don't even see you guys right now. I don't know if this... I don't really want to sing, I'm afraid. Here, I'll sing Broadway. Okay. Come on along and listen to the lullaby on Broadway. The hip hooray and ballyhoo. The lullaby on Broadway. That's all I'm doing. That's a little blurb of my voice. I don't warm up. Ha 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 ha. Okay. What do you, actually let's do hardcore. Why were they so restrictive with the alcohol you were given? I mean, look at the drama with the alcohol we were given. Even when, oh, sorry, I just got confused. VSEG wants to know what nail polish I'm wearing. It is Arctic Freeze by Gelish. And the reason why they're restrictive with the alcohol is so we don't kill each other, which is why they also take the sharp tools out of the house. Oh, you guys like my voice? I'm a little scratchy right now, but I like to sing in my car sometimes. And I feel like no one's really listening, but you guys are listening, but since I'm by myself, I'm like, I'm just singing by myself. Right? No one's listening. Meanwhile, you can like record this and blast it, and who knows? Who knows? Who knows when? Here goes. Here goes. Does anybody know what that's from? If you're a runhead, you know what that's from. What was your detangler? Oh, I use, it's not Moroccan oil, it's lighter. It's one of those type things. Who are you closest to other than McCrae? TJ and Max ETF. Amanda, you're very beautiful. Thank you. Who am I closest to? Andy. I just got off the phone with Judd. We were on the phone for like 35 minutes. And people were telling him, yes, Mason, 444, it was rent. Rent heads. Okay, I'm so ADD right now because like I want to answer my questions, but then I want to read what you guys are writing at the same time. I'm closest with Andy, which is crazy because I'm a bigot, right? So nuts. I'm closest with Andy and Judd. Those are the only two people I really talked to on the phone. Jessie called me last night, and she kept me on the phone for 40 minutes, but we're not close at all. That was the first time we spoke since the show, really. And I text with Erin, who can't do any interviews right now because now her mother thinks that she's bisexual and she's having a nervous breakdown. I was like, well, Erin, maybe you shouldn't have told the interweb that you were scissoring with someone other than me. I'm just saying, just throwing it out How come you won't notice people on Instagram? I just don't really go on Instagram that much. I don't like the way that I feel like you can communicate a lot better on Twitter. I just go to Instagram for pictures. Sorry. Why do people always bathe in the HOH bathroom? Because it's bigger and there's no way, like I was in the shower before, in the downstairs shower, and like when I lifted my arms, you could like see my nipples. So it was probably, Alyssa wasn't wrong by wearing a bathing suit literally every single time she took a shower because it's not foolproof. Although I really don't care if people see my nipples. I gotta be honest with you. I paid a pretty penny for them, and I am very proud of them. Best titties of BB15. I would love to see an Aaron and Jesse sex tape, says Trent Wee 173979727. Me too. I think that they'd be able to sell it for a pretty penny. What do we call it? Jesse and Aaron's sex tape. It's bad. I'm not going to go there. Where will you be vacationing with the family, and will McCrae be in Florida by then? Yes, McCrae will be in Florida before our family vacation, duh, because he's part of the family now. And we're going to Key West for almost a week with the whole family in one big place, and it's so much fun. It's my favorite time of the year because I love spending time with my family because I have the coolest family ever. What's the funniest meeting a fan story? I was in Disney, and oh my god, what's her name? I need to think. You guys will know the not in Disney, Universal. Sorry, she was going to. And Annette knows this. We were going to Halloween Horror Nights, and she was there, and she saw me, and she almost had a conniption, and it was the most amazing thing in the entire world. They loved every second of it. What's her name? Oh God, I want to say Rebecca. Is it Rebecca? No, it's not Rebecca. Rebecca Michelle sent me cool shirts. Not Rebecca. It's somebody else. She's younger. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? We'll figure it out. I wonder, are you guys tweeting me here too? Oh, it's not Rebecca. Is it Rebecca? It was Rebecca. I'm right. Go me. Okay. Oh, by the way, I talked with Mertz Jaffer today on DM, and we're fine. I feel bad. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, and I was a little drunk last night, and I just didn't like the way that he spoke about me on this season, but he's apologized since then. There's really nothing else he could do. What am I going to make him do? Like, bleed to death? So, that was cool. I saw the Shane Dawson thing. I'm waiting for his people to call my people, and my people would be my dad, because I don't have people, because I was on Big Brother 15, and I'm not a celebrity, unlike other Big Brother 15 house guests think. It was Rebecca Jane. It was Rebecca Jane. Rebecca Jane 10. That's who it was. That was a really cool fan moment, and I loved it because she saw me, and she freaked out, and then her mom was like, asked me what I did, and I was like, oh, I'm a real estate agent. And she looks at her daughter, and she's like, is that why you want to be a realtor? And I was like, this is awesome. Do you still get paid from Big Brother, even though it's been months? Hell no. God, no. They didn't pay us nearly as much when we were on the show, and there's no way they're going to be paying us when we're off the show. No. It's done. There's no residual checks for Big Brother. Did you hear Dan ask Big Brother if he should clear his summer in 2014? Cammy, no, I didn't know that. Although I have heard from a couple of sources that there's a good possibility that there is All-Stars next year, but expect the unexpected. They never would tell him anything. They never would tell any of us anything because they don't want us to make alliances like they did in the previous All-Stars before people get in the house. So whatever rumors anybody hears, none of us will know for sure. So I would just not even, I wouldn't even speculate. They really keep it under wraps. I asked Robin Cass about it, and she was like, I don't think so. But who knows? She could be lying. It's part of her job. Are you going to try and interview Erin for reality recaps? I asked her, and she won't do it right now because her mom thinks that she's a lesbian now, and she's afraid that she's going to be asked that question on an interview. I was like, well, maybe if you didn't go down on Jesse and jury, that wouldn't have been an issue. Okay, what did Nick do to make the BB15 cast mad? I mean, don't you guys have the answer to that? Do I have to answer that? You guys have to know. That's Tolani rules. It's like not my place, but I've already talked about it so much. You know, kind of played Gina Marie. Gina Marie's like a sweet, she's like so innocent. And I forgot if it was the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC, but they would say, quit playing games with my heart, with my heart. Oh, you like my singing? Copper likes my singing. Did you get your mail today? Asked Soap Nanny. No, I've been showing property all day in Fort Lauderdale. And then I was at my parents', so I didn't check it today because I have to mail stuff out too. So, no, I haven't. Big Brother faves. Who would you want on a BB season with you? I get that a lot. Obviously McCrae, just because he keeps me sane. But what happened to Aaron's boy? See, I have ADD, and you guys type as I'm speaking, and I'm like, bird, tweet. Okay, Queen Bitch, what happened with Aaron's boyfriend? I think she just found him annoying. That's what happens when you jump. It was Backstreet Boys. Thank you, Rambling Monkey. When you just jump into a relationship, you realize a lot of the times that they're annoying, and it happens. Maybe there's something that I can tweet so people know that I'm on here. I'll like retweet. Do you guys want to tweet some? I mean, listen, I know there's 300 people on here, but I want to let everyone know, just in case they don't know. Let's see. How the hell do I do this? I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, I guess it already shows that I'm on this. Okay, sorry, paying attention. I love you too, Big Brother faves. Okay, what CD would have been in my basket? In my beaver basket, Tracy? I love Amy Winehouse, and I really like Rihanna, and I really like Beyonce, so probably, or some sort of musical theater stuff, maybe Rent, maybe the last 5 years. It's kind of depressing though. I really didn't like to listen to music in the house. It kind of took me out of the game, to be honest with you. Me and Andy were just talking about this before. He needed the music, like he loved it so much, and it took me out of the game. I felt super weird when the music came on. Okay, what else? What's your favorite moment with McCrae inside and outside of the house? Asks Team Amanda 15. My favorite moment inside the house with McCrae was right after I won the Zingbot veto. And what happened was, and this isn't on camera or on the live feeds, what happened was is everyone got super sick after the Zingbot because it was super hot. They put a tarp over the backyard, and it was supposed to keep the heat out because it was such a hot day, but instead it kept the heat in, so it was really hot. People were vomiting. They had to bring in a medic. So like it was really intense after I won. So we're all sitting in like that room that we vote, like the live room, and people were pissed. Like Alyssa and Gina Marie were like giving eyes at each other that they were pissed that I won. Like Alyssa was like on the verge of tears, and they separated us into different rooms because they didn't want us to speak because nothing was on the live feeds and they couldn't use any of the footage. So they put me in the cockpit, and the door was open, and McCrae was walking up the stairs because McCrae had to go upstairs to the chess table, and I had just won. I'm sweating. I'm like red. I'm laying there with like the Vita around my neck in the cockpit, and he, like, as I'm laying down, he walks up and he just like looks at me, and it was just like, and he smiled and I smiled, and we just knew at that point that we were safe for another week. And it was like the most amazing. It was great to win something, and not only that, it felt amazing to save him. And I don't think it would have felt as amazing to win Bowl Arena, because he would have been going home that week. So the fact that I was able to save the both of us that week, because I knew it was imperative. So that was the best moment inside the house. Outside of the house was every moment. I don't know. I just love being with him. I miss him so much. And I'm sad without him. I don't want to go out or anything. See, like, oh, I'm crying because I can't see you guys, and it's like I'm sitting here by myself, like this is a therapy session, and I'm sitting here crying because I'm a loser, and that's what losers do on a Saturday night. They tweet at themselves, they pet chihuahuas, and they cry. So that's what I'm doing. I miss him, and I really miss Amy Winehouse. Do a little Valerie, says Steve Romero. Oh, and new BB fan 122 Joe, how did Judd react to you spilling yesterday? I didn't say anything bad about Judd. I don't know why people were saying that. I was talking about Jesse and Aaron, and Jesse kind of like attacked Aaron, so I just wanted to like at least be able, like, Aaron wasn't able to defend herself because she was at her aunt's funeral, so I just wanted to, like, I wasn't attacking anybody. I was just telling the truth. We have a hater on here. Russ is alive. How do you live with yourself? I mean, you're watching me right now. That's how I live with myself. Obviously, I ain't that bad if you're following me, but thanks for the comment. Okay, hold on. My sister's texting me. Oh, my sister, who is at a Zuck, I think that's what it is. She's in Orlando with her boyfriend Giovanni, and she just told me, or he's an MMA, like he's a fighter, and she just texted that he won 52 seconds into the first round by guillotine choke, and I just got a reminder. Do you see it? Reminder, birth control time. Hold on, I have to take my birth control. If I don't take it now, when my reminder goes off, I get pregnant, so I gotta take it now. Hold on. I wish I had wine here. Maybe I do. I have grapes in my purse. I gotta refill this. Alright. Sorry, guys. Like, who does this? Alright, I literally could sit by myself, entertaining myself for like hours. Hold on, I want to check if I have wine. Sorry. Sorry. And there is no wine. No alcohol whatsoever. That is a bummer. Okay. Anything? No, nothing at all. That's great. Maybe I could just stomp the grapes that were in my purse to make some wine. Excuse me, Chopper. We have a blanket. It's cold. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Rebecca Jane, 210. That's who I was talking about. Rebecca Jane, 210. Hi, Rebecca, did you hear me talking about you before? Because I was talking about you. Yeah. I just got a text from Aaron that says, oh my God, please tell me you haven't talked about me and Jesse publicly. Should we call her? I think I'm going to call her. She's like, I don't even remember what I said. I feel like it wasn't bad. I feel like I said I don't know, I wasn't there. I'm gonna call her. Jazzy Layla 99 asked, do your friends trust you with their secrets? I'm inside on a Saturday night. It shows you how many friends I have right now. Aaron, answer your phone. Okay, she's not answering. Let's see. Oh my god, please tell me you haven't talked about me and Jesse publicly. I'm just gonna say I said I wasn't there. I said I wasn't there. That's all I said, right? Is there anything that... she said she's at a hockey game, can't talk. I did, but I said her mom was freaking out. I asked her when their sex tape is coming out. No, Trent, you're trying to get me in trouble. Oh my god, these are going by really fast now. Hold on. How do I do this? Ask her when her sex tape is coming out. Loud Lippy loved you on YRR last night. Thank you. I was not planned on going on that, but I was again bored, and that's what I do when I'm bored. You know what the weird thing is that one thing that is a lot different about me than it was before I went in the house? I have become a recluse. I never want to go out. I never want to party, and I just want to stay inside because I don't know. Unless I'm with McCrae, and McCrae likes to stay inside too, so we're like two homebodies. Mertz Jaffer has sent me a message on Twitter. I should call McCrae. I'll call McCrae. Let's see if he answers. He doesn't really get good service where he's at, and I just talked to him before, and he sounds sick. He's not going to be happy. I'll put him on speakerphone. Hi, honey. I'm doing a live stream, and people wanted me to call you.
Okay.
And do you want to say anything?
On right now.
You're what? Yeah, you're on right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How's it going, everyone?
I told you, he doesn't feel good. He's sick.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, Justin No says hi. I think that's the guy that we saw in the airport.
Oh, really? Just no, yeah.
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 What are you doing?
You're doing the interview with?
Yeah.
I want to say hi.
Well, he can hear you.
I want to say hi.
Justin No, McCrae says hi, you heard him. What are you doing?
Nothing, just laying down. Bullshitting.
Do you miss me so much that it hurts that you're like crying a little bit on the inside?
Yeah, so much.
And was that sarcasm or do you mean it?
No, that was sarcasm.
Okay, well, don't drink on your antibiotics, okay?
Alright. Try not to.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I told you he doesn't feel good. Okay, McCrae wore his Batman hat the entire time he was in Chicago, even like when he was sleeping, CKS Princess. So, he definitely got a lot of use out of that. I feel like he's already starting to wear it out. Hold on, what's happening? Aaron. I said, okay, so she said, oh my god, please tell me you haven't talked about me and Jesse publicly. I said I wasn't there. She said, LOL, okay, good. What else? Okay, I'll get back to you guys. I'm getting off my phone. Cam Hamster, are you going to marry McCrae? Also, I guess that's a retweet from Jazzy Layla 99. Well, if he asks, I'm not like rushed to get married, to be honest with you. I enjoy being around him. We love each other, and I mean that's good for me right now. the only time I really find it like necessary to get married is when I'm ready to pop some Mick babies out, and that's not going to be for a couple years. So sorry to get your hopes up. Okay. Please come watch our Twitcam and ask questions. We will follow you. I don't know how that works. Isn't there some sort of like an interactive video thing where like I can like there should be something that I could click on you guys and then like somebody pops up and they're like, "What's up, Amanda?" And I'm like, "What's up, Jeannie that just popped up and I'm talking to you?" But that's not what this is. I just talk to myself the whole time and I cry, I laugh, I talk about what a loser I am, I look for alcohol, and I take my birth control. So that's pretty much what you get on the live stream by The Real Amanda Zizi. All right. Hold on. Janny Thole, my doll, commends me on the money that we've raised for Tilly, and all I can say about that is I sympathize. There's somebody in my immediate family who has lung cancer, who doesn't want me to really talk about it, and I want to give back to a baby who hasn't even experienced life yet, and that's what's important to me. And I know she's going through her 4th round of chemo right now, and Brittany is so awesome. She's so strong. I love sending her like little funny texts, and we gossip and stuff just to keep her and myself entertained. So she's so witty to text. Do you ever have those friends that are so witty to text that you're like, that is the funniest text I've ever seen in my entire life? How did they think of something so funny? That's Brittany, the DR queen who I went in there. I was like, I want to be better than Brittany. There's no way you can't be better than Brittany. She's so funny. Oh, you were showing me a site where you can live cam with everyone, but I don't want to like leave this site quite yet. Or should I? Maybe I can like open a new. How much money did you raise for Tilly? Team Judd always asks. $4,460 is what we raised for Tilly, and it's all sent over, all paid for. So all of you assholes that said that they wanted that I wouldn't send it over, that's the cruelest. It's such an asshole thing to even accuse someone. And the weird thing is that it's like adults that accuse you. They're like, oh, well, I hope she gives it over. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you try to do good. You try to raise money for a good cause and to help. And you just have people just hating on you no matter what you do. And I put it to Judd a very good way earlier today. If a hater hates on you and keeps hating on you, because he said that he stuck up for me from that one asshole guy, I forgot who he was, and they just don't, they're relentless. And then you can literally say, I'm so sorry. Is like, what can I do? And the response for like an ultimate hater is, you can't do anything. You are such an asshole. It's like, oh God, this is pointless. There's no point. There's no point. We're not resolving. This is not a conversation. This is, these are people, and if you look at their Twitters too, it's just people who like constantly just like hate on not only me, it's everybody. Okay. Let's see. Did Jesse and Aaron really do anything in jury? I already answered that. I don't know. I wasn't there. And if it happened, it probably happened before I was there, because me and Aaron were sharing a bed ever since I was there, and I knew she kind of brushed up against my leg at one point, but I didn't actually think that we were like actually going to scissor. If I would have known that it was actually going to happen, I would have been more aggressive. And McCrae would have been okay with it. Yeah, he would. He would have liked it. He would have been pissed that we couldn't video it. Okay. I'm looking in your window, Amanda, says MJ Burnett, 1986. Well, I'm in a 3-story townhouse, and my windows are on the 2nd story, so unless you can fly, I don't believe you. Let's see. Team Amanda 15. I didn't mean to make you cry. You made me cry. Oh, I feel bad. I love you. I'm emotional. I'm an emotional person. Favorite musical between Pippin Revival and Wicked. Go, says Mason444. Wicked, duh. I don't even think I don't really know Pippin that well. Erin's texting me again. What are you assholes telling her? Oh, she just sent me a video. Let's see what it says. Okay. Here's a message from Erin. Says Amanda, what are you talking about? I will never cheat on you. Let's video her back. And I'll turn around so you guys are in the video. Me and the entire Twitter universe know what you did that night. I'm really, really disappointed. I thought we had something special. Sending. She told me to live chat that video she sent to me. I was like, I did. Duh. Erin, Amanda, GM. Tell Erin I say hi. Your fan, Erin, Amanda, GM, says hi. Alright, I'm putting this down. Okay, Kristen Chenoweth or Idina Menzel? Idina Menzel, and I'll tell you why. Because I love Taye Diggs. He's a friend of mine. And I've actually never met Idina. And I can't lie. I haven't talked to Taye in about, I would say like 5 years. So I guess we're not really friends anymore. I haven't talked to him since he had a baby. So, look at my hair. I have a sock bun in my hair right now. Do you guys know how to do that? If you don't, I'll show you. Hold on. You literally put a sock in your hair. Zuckerman Queen, love you too. Okay. Look at that ponytail. Okay, this was a sock. Let me just show you because I'm going to redo it. Life discussion. Get a job, bitch. Life discussion. I've been working all day, honey. And why don't you get a job? I mean, you're on my live cam. You don't have to be here. And you have a fake profile picture of some sort of a computer-generated person. So you are probably morbidly obese living in your parents' basement with nothing to do. Okay, sock. Obviously, it's a gold toe sock. So what you do is you cut off the end like that so that it's like a tube, and you roll it like this, like a donut. By the way, I was inspired by the Kardashians to do this. This was totally a Kim thing. And my hair is like disgustingly dirty right now, so it was like the only thing I could do. Okay, so you roll it into a donut. I would say donut. Oh, donut sounds so good right now. Okay, I'm not even looking at what you guys are tweeting me right now because I'm doing this. Okay, so you roll it into a donut. See? Donut. Then you take your hair and, how do I block this person? Can I do that? No, I can't. Okay. Okay. So then you take the thing, you put it around your hair, you bring it all the way through, you put it towards the end, okay? Then, I have to sit back. Then you spread it out like that. You spread the hair out around like the donut. And then you roll it. You just start rolling it down. And this is not going to be that neat. And I like to do usually, like you can do it with a leg warmer too. And then you have that like big bun. Hold on, I'm doing this now. Erin, stop texting me, you big lesbo. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now you have a sock bun. But then you like readjust it and you make it look kind of cool or whatever, but I can't really. Oh my god, she's blowing me up. She's so obsessed with me, and I don't even think about her. Okay, what's Erin saying? Okay. Erin says, LOL, I will only scissor you from now on. She better. And this is Giovanni, my sister's boyfriend, who won the fight. That was him winning the fight. Go Gio, yay. Okay. Sorry, getting back to you now that my sock fun is done. Goddess Queen Bitch said, gotta say, wasn't a fan, but since tweets, I absolutely love ya. Thanks, Queen Bitch. I wonder if you were a live feeder. I feel like people who actually saw the live feeds hated me too. But if they actually really knew, like, I don't know, you have to get my personality. If you like somebody who's upfront and honest and a jokester, then you're probably a fan of mine. If you are honest and funny and whatever else, my people, my mafia. Okay. Let's see. John Worthington asked if I talked to Howard or Candace. Why won't they talk to Andy? Actually, Andy just talked to Candace 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Candace is in Chicago, visiting like a new guy she's dating that she met on Match.com or something, and she wanted to see Andy while she was there. I guess she finally is letting bygones be bygones. I have not talked to Howard, nor have I talked to Candace, and it's because I'm racist and they're black. That's the reason I hate black people. Or it's because they don't want to talk to me because Howard lied about that whole like Howardgate thing, and probably the same reason for Candace. She thinks that I'm lying about it, so I haven't talked to either of them. I would, though. I would talk to both of them. I don't know if I'd talk to Howard. I don't really have any sort of a connection with him. I thought Candace was really funny. I like Candace, but I think her ego is getting in the way of having a conversation with me. I mean, she couldn't even talk to Andy. She like loved Andy, so there's talking to me is probably a long time away. But I'm sorry that some people just can't handle the truth. Okay. Prank call some bitches, says Faces of Rachel. I mean, who should we prank call? Who should we call? Should we call Andy? Let's call Andy, that rat. Okay. Actually, let's FaceTime Andy. That's so much more fun. Andy doesn't know that he's about to be FaceTiming with almost 400 people. Or he may not. He's probably drunk in a bar somewhere with no Wi-Fi, to be honest with you. Yes. Hi, Andy.
Hold on. I'm actually watching a Big Brother episode. Hold on. What's up?
Well, I'm live streaming with like almost 400 people who wanted me to call you.
Oh.
Do you want to say hi?
Okay. Yeah. Hi.
Can you see? What can you see in there? Oh, okay. What do you want to tell these people? These are Amanda fans, so they have to be Andy fans too.
Okay.
What would you like to tell them?
What do I want to tell them?
Yeah.
Let's see. You're not as evil as America thinks you are. Let's see. I don't know. What do they want to know? I don't know what to say. I feel so put on the spot.
Well, let me ask them. So, my live stream people, let's get good questions here. Not all fuck you, Andy. Oh, by the way, did you hear about the Jesse Aaron drama?
Yeah. Like, what the hell is going on?
Why did I not know that they were scissoring in jury, and why wasn't I invited?
That's insane. I can't believe it.
I I had no idea it happened. McCrae doesn't believe it, but then Liza told me that it did happen, although I don't know how for sure she would know. But the only way I would think she would know is because she's kind of friends with, let me sit this way so they can see you too. Because, I don't know, so Liza confirmed it, but I mean, Aaron wouldn't make that up. I don't know why anyone would make it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird. Apparently it happened before I was there.
I think it's really funny. I think it's so funny.
Can you imagine Jesse and Aaron scissoring each other?
No, I can't.
I feel like they didn't do that. I feel like they may have like done other things that we shouldn't talk about on live stream.
Yeah.
That's probably why Jesse was like kind of upset when I came into the house, because I think Aaron would want to scissor me next. But I don't do sloppy seconds, especially no.
Amen, sister.
What are you doing? Are you eating a Tootsie Pop?
I'm eating a Tootsie Pop for sure. I'm just about to walk out the door. I'm going over to Chandra's and we're going to a birthday party.
Oh, I love Chandra. Will you tell her that I love her?
Of course I will.
Do you miss McCrae?
Yeah, I miss McCrae so much. McCrae, I mean, so many people were like, he was with you for a week and a half. Wasn't that a really long time? And I was like, I lived with him for 84 days. A week and a half is nothing.
Yeah. He's sick, too. He has like a bad ear infection.
I know, I heard.
Oh my god.
Good thing I got him the hell out of here before he got me sick.
Oh my god, that's such a typical thing for you to say. Well, I love you. Your hair looks good. You brushed it nice. I like what you're doing with it.
Thank you.
And I will talk to you later. Have fun at the birthday party and send Sean for my love.
I will.
I hate you. That was fun. Okay. Hold on. My brother just called me and left me a voicemail, so let me listen to it really quick. It might be... Okay. My brother left his credit card at a bar that's by where I live. Gotta pick it up for him. Okay. And now I have a text from McCrae. Damn it! I deleted it. I accidentally... Shut up! Just deleted your last tweet. Shut up! I just called Judd. I can't call Judd again. I literally just called Judd, and he's at his friend's house practicing poker because he's going to be in that, like, celebrity poker tournament thing. Okay. Whose numbers from Big Brother do you have? I have Judd's. I have Andy's. I have McCrae's. I have Jesse's. I have Robin Cass's. I have... Who else? Liza. I have Anil. I have Peter. This is from Canada. I have Danny Donato. I have Evil Dick. I have Brittany Haynes. I have I can't remember his last name. This is bad. Hold on. I have Matt Hoffman's. I have Jojo Spatafora. Oh, I have Gina Marie. I talk to Gina Marie more than I talk to like so many people. She calls me like all the time. I have Nick Uhas's number. Oh, Janelle. Duh. Will Hauser. Or Heiser. I don't really know how to pronounce it. That's pretty much it, I think. I'm so cool. Right. Hold on, I'm just looking through some tweets. I'll look up in a second. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. What did you talk to Judd about on the phone? What did I talk to Judd about on the phone? You started to tell, but stop. Oh, he texted me if I said anything bad about him on the podcast. He said, like, people are telling me that you said, like, bad stuff. Like, he goes, are you mad at me? Like, I'm like, no, why? He's like, people are telling me that you said bad stuff about me on the podcast. I was like, I never talk bad about Judd. I love Judd. He's one of my closest friends on the show, and people are just trying to start shit. Judd's a stud. You got two of one of the hottest girls on the season. So, nope, wasn't talking bad about him. And then we were just talking about he's going to come here at some point after he does this thing in Canada, and then after he does Toys for Tots, he's coming to South Florida to chill with me and McCrae. Okay, people are asking about David. Is David as stupid in real life as he is on Twitter, says McCranda_mafia? I don't think so. I think that, I don't really know. He was only in the house for like a couple of days. How, what? McCrae just asked how. I don't remember what I texted him before. No, David, I mean, he's really good at playing chess. I feel like people who are like dumb can't be good at playing chess because it's like a thinking game. I don't really know. I think he played up the surfer dude thing for sure, and I feel like a lot of his tweets are just for like shock factor. Like he only tweets about his penis, gay people, black people, and talking about because I accidentally deleted our previous tweets. I guess. Okay. It says I have 2 unread text messages, but I don't. So why does iPhone suck? Hold on. Sorry. I'm paying attention, I swear to God. Sorry. You're going to have to wait. Alright, slide to power off. Where is your favorite hangouts in South Florida? Is that so that one of you guys can show up and, like, murder me and, like, egg me and, you know, throw, like, crucifixes at me and stuff? I'm not telling. I hang out in Delray and Fort Lauderdale sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Would you do Mert's interview just to prove he's wrong? Wait, Kristen wants to know what song makes you think of McCrae. Kristen who? Says McCranda Strong. Kristen who? Can you send me a lock of your vagina hair? Egg 1108 wants to know. I don't have vagina hair. So, no, I physically cannot send you a lock of my vagina hair. Okay. Do you know Justin Bieber? I do, personally. He's actually my first cousin, Justin Bieber, and which is why when I said on the show I felt like I was being trapped in a Justin Bieber concert. I was saying that in the highest regards. No, I don't know Justin Bieber. Sorry, I don't. Is Judd really... Okay, new BB fan 122 Joe says, is Judd really a stud? Do you know if Judd actually got any from Jesse? He denies it. And I'm pretty sure at this point he wouldn't tell me because he knows I have a loud-ass mouth. All I can say is Jesse got very defensive when Aaron texted him. So I would only get defensive if I had feelings for somebody, which I did. And I got very defensive. Camera TV says, entrem agora em e vejam quem mais está ao vivo na Twitcam. Yes. Okay. First night, who did you think you would align with? Alyssa, to be honest with you. She came up to me and she wanted to start an alliance called the Brunette Barbies, and then when we found out she was Rachel's sister, then I wanted to work with her for a while. I didn't really make an alliance. It's not smart to make like an alliance right off the bat because they never work, except for like what was the Brigade week 2 or day 2. It's very, very rare because you don't know how outside relationships will form, like the moving company. And people didn't know that me and McCrae were going to end up being a couple, so he obviously would choose me. You align yourself with people who you have a connection with, who you have like a relationship with, who you can trust. It's very hard to do that. I think that's why the Goof Troop, which wasn't featured in the season, was one of the strongest alliances of the entire season. But they couldn't use our name because it was copyrighted. We should have thought of something else. What is up with Jesse and Ian? I think they're just friends. That's all. I think Ian thinks Jesse has a nice ass. Actually, I'm sure he thinks that she has a nice ass. Can you twerk like Miley Cyrus? Directioner 4983 wants to know. No, I can't. I don't even know what that is. That whole phenomenon happened in the house, in the Big Brother house, and I am okay with not really understanding what it is. Did the people you showed the property to ask you questions about BB? I showed property to one of my brother's best friends, so a little bit. Everybody asked me about the show. It's kind of annoying, to be honest with you. It's like they're like, oh, like, was she really that bad? And blah blah blah. I'm just like, no, it's just a show. Let's move on. Buy a house for me. Okay. Any gossip on something that happened before the feeds went on? I feel like it says Cammy. I feel like I told everybody the gossip, but I feel like the only thing that kind of like started, like when people started playing, where like how Alyssa little isolated herself in the beginning was because like literally I think it was like day 1 or 2, she was telling people that Aaron was going to be MVP or something like that. Like people thought Aaron was going to be America's favorite, like blonde hair, blue-eyed Texan. Little did we know. Hold on, I got a text from my dad. Oh. I'm in a family text, and my sister texted about Gio winning, and the people are like, oh, good job. Okay. What tips do you have for someone who wants to get on the show just to know? My airport buddy wants to know. You have to know what sets you apart. You have to be very confident, and you have to speak well. If you don't speak well on the fly, they're not going to put you on the show because you have to be able to, unless you have a relative on the show. But you have to be able to do the diary room sessions. You have to be able to think on the fly. You have to, I swear to God, the most nerve-wracking part of the entire show is the live show for me. And it is, like, when my heart is, like, thumping out of my chest was when Julie was going to ask us live questions because that is so scary because you don't know what she's going to ask you. And you have to think on the fly in front of, millions of people are watching you. And you don't want to screw it up or say something stupid. You can't curse or sing or do shout outs, and there's a lot to think about, and it's just really, really nerve-wracking. So besides speaking well, know who you are when you're on the show, and play it up. When you go to your auditions, make sure that you have a bunch of stories in your head that are really funny, that set you apart, like something really embarrassing, or something really funny. Or if you know that you're like, I know, in all my interviews, I know that I am sort of a queen bee. I'm an alpha personality. I'm a hard worker, and I know when I go out with my friends, if we go out to a bar and there's someone I see that there's no competition, I'm going to get that person. Or I nail interviews. Just you have to play, even though you sound like an asshole. They want to hear you sound like an asshole if that's who you are. Like I kind of played up the Regina George's type thing. Like, I mean, kind of like how I was in the house. Like people try to get me out up until obviously it worked, but I just kind of, I don't know, ruled it and just was like, that's not happening. Sorry. I kind of, I made myself out to be the ruler, the dictator. I'm like, this is the way it is. And this is the way it is in my life. I'm very organized, and I'm a hard worker, and I get what I want when I want it. And they like that. It worked. Okay. What would be the consequence of cussing or shout-outs live? Well, for the network, every time somebody curses, the network gets fined. And it happened a lot. It did happen a lot. They tried so hard. And after a while, because I think that our season was like the worst season with like the cursing. And the weird thing is that I don't curse as much anymore. And like in my real life, I didn't curse as much. But like Spencer cursed so much. Gina Marie cursed so much. Like everyone cursed so much that I ended up picking it up. And I sounded like a pirate hooker. But I really don't. I mean, if you notice now here, I feel like I haven't been cursing that much because you don't have to emphasize a word by putting fucking in front of it. My mom really didn't like that at all. Okay. What else? What do you think about the controversy that you and Allison knew each other? I think that it's really amazing that somebody took the time to write a letter, like completely making up this, like, I mean, that takes quite an imagination to completely make up this entire letter that she used to work for the company and whatever else it said, because it was such a lie. I didn't know Allison at all beforehand. The first time I met Allison was at finals for casting. And that's it. So I don't know where that came from. It was very weird. I think it was somebody's attempt to get me off the show. But look, me and Allison knew each other, then I would have won. I think like right out, like when I got out 7th, people were like, oh, I guess she wasn't. Sorry that I was going around telling people that. I didn't say that. I didn't really say. I was just joking around. I heard a rumor that people thought that me and Robin Cass were related as well, which is not true. They will not put somebody on the show if you're like related to any sort of like casting director or producer or something, because then people will take that, and there's too many people who want to be on the show that aren't related to cast producers and stuff like that, and it would just be people would harp on it. So let's see. McCranda Minion wants to know favorite name for a girl and a boy. Me and McCrae have come up with Sawyer for a boy. He likes Olivia. I like Olivia for a girl. I'm not crazy about it. I really love the name Madison, but he hates it. He thinks it sounds like super hoity-toity, and I love it. So we might have to go with Olivia because he likes Olivia. I have to get pregnant first. I have to get married first. I need to like make money first, and he has to move here even first. So, not thinking about that. Although we have a minute to get down. Okay. This is like we've been doing this for like an hour and like 15 minutes, and I'm getting used to it too. There's 400 people that are viewing this right now. Are there any Big Brother people viewing this? Like actual Big Brother people, or just fans? Not that fans aren't bad. I just want to make sure that if I start talking about somebody, I know that they're watching. Just kidding. I like the name Olivia, Big Brother Faves. I like the name Olivia a lot. I just don't know. If that's what I want to name my child, I'm not sure. I am not sure. I like unique names. That's why I like Sawyer. It's so unique. I'm talking about baby names again. I am talking about baby names again. But I did just take my birth control. You all saw it. So there. Let's see. Is Andy drunk every night like his friends say he is? Says Janny. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Janny Thole, my doll. I think that's what it is. Andy is pretty much an alcoholic at this point. Yes, he is an alcoholic. Jay Burton 31, you just got here? Oh my god, we've been here for like an hour, 14 minutes, and 45 seconds. Where have you been? Okay. Get to Steppin. Director 4983 wants me to say, can you say get to Steppin? That was Gina Marie's thing. And I don't even think that was her thing. I think that was somebody else's thing. And she made a t-shirt. But I don't really think that's legal. I don't know. Who has like good questions? These kind of suck, guys. I know you love me. I fucking love you too. But let's like get interesting here. My head hurts. Ow. My head's starting to hurt. Let's see. I like the name Cash for a boy. Secreta something. Secreta. Okay. How have the house guests reacted to your relationship with McCrae? Were they shocked it's real, says Lost in Reality TV. I think they're shocked. I thought it was funny that in the beginning they thought that the only reason, which also Jessie alluded to yesterday in her Reality Caps interview, which no one watched until I went on, that the only reason that I got together with McCrae was that he was HOH. I think they were shocked that we lasted past the first HOH, but the reason why me and McCrae hit it off was because he understands my sense of humor. And in the beginning, like when we were doing the photo shoot, where I'm in that bathing suit outside, everyone's in their bikinis in the photo shoot before the live feeds were on, I was really, like, I had my sense of humor or whatever, and he was laughing at everything that I said, even like that things that just like went over other house guests' heads, because most of them oh, I think that was God telling me to stop my sentence. I'm going to continue it anyways. Because most house guests didn't get, not most, but some of the house guests didn't get my sense of humor or my personality. And I would always look over and he would always be like looking at me like smiling or laughing. And so I like instantly felt very like comfortable with him. And I knew that it was real the entire time. And then as soon as he left the first time after being here, if I make us smudged, as soon as he left after that first time, I was like, my heart, it's like something missing because I love him so much. And it's annoying. I wish he like was older and had money, but he doesn't, and I still fucking love him. So that's what love is. When you love someone, although you wish they had more money. Now, I will make the money instead because I would do anything to be with him. Anything. That's so creepy. What a creeper. Okay. What would you do if McCrae went back on BB with Rachel and Alyssa? Asks Kaylin Evs. You really think they put on McCrae, Alyssa, and Rachel over me? That was so cocky. Watch what's going to happen next season. I'm going to be like, woo. People are going to take that clip. They're going to like replay it. They're going to loop it over and over again. Like, loser. When you and Jessie whispered secrets to Aaron, what was your secret? Asks, oh wait, I don't want to answer that. Jax_the_game. My secret was me and McCrae hooked up in the bathroom the day before. That's what my secret was. Riley isn't my name. CBS called me to ask me questions about my Survivor audition. Any advice? I would just say in any reality television show, since I made it to the finals of The Bachelor as well, I think I have a good idea of like what people are looking for. You have to stand out. You have to be a big personality. You have to stand out and just become an elevated you. Like if you're a nerd, be a freaking nerd. If you are, a jock, if you're a like strong businesswoman, like know who you are and play it up. Let's see. By the way, when people ask me to follow them on Twitter, I don't follow anybody on Twitter. I only follow like fellow house guests. So don't be offended. I just don't. If I followed everybody, then I would never be able to keep track of like my actual like friends on Twitter. So plus, if you follow one person, then everyone's like, "Why did you follow that person? Why didn't you follow all of us?" And I just don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. Okay. NY Italian 27 said, "Do you miss anything from New York at all?" I miss the bagels. I miss the pizza. I miss the city. And I miss Manhattan skyline. And I miss my family who is still there. That's it. Okay. What was the most awkward moment in the house, says John_Perez. I never farted in the house ever until until there was like 7 of us left, and then I sneezed and farted loud at the same time, and Spencer and McCrae heard, and it was really embarrassing. It was the first time anybody's ever heard me fart, and I just did it in my living room like a couple weeks ago with McCrae too again, so that was kind of embarrassing. Oh, or like the time where I got my period like in my sweatpants and it like bled through, and you could, all of them could see my bloody sweatpants, which I continuously wore, and then left in the house when I left, and then McCrae took them and like brought them. I'm like, those are blood stained sweatpants. I do not want them, but thank you for bringing them all the way to Minnesota. I think he still has them. It's weird. Okay, he's gonna like sell them on eBay. Like, who wants Amanda's blood-stained sweatpants from BB15? New BB fan 122 Joe. Does Jesse really make fun of Judd behind his back like you said? I never said that. I don't know why people say, like I said, I never said that. I never said Jesse makes fun of Judd behind his back. When did I say that? Wrong person. Any chance, Lori Zen BB, any chance of autograph pics of just you and McCrae? If you send me a picture to my P.O. box with a self-addressed and stamped envelope with a picture inside, I will sign whatever you want to put in there. Except for anthrax or dog shit. I don't want that. I don't want that in my box. Were you scared to talk to your parents face to face after the show? Asked Schmidt Christie. So when you're in jury, you find out you're allowed to invite one guest unless you're the final two. And when you're in the final two, you could bring 2 guests each. But everyone else only gets to bring one guest. And I didn't know who to bring. So I said, just offer it to my family, and whoever wants to come can come. And then I found out my brother was coming. So at that point, then I'm close with my brother, and at that point I was like, oh my God, my parents hate me. Like this is why my parents aren't coming. My mom's not coming because she hates me. But my brother was the perfect person to send. He is like so amazing, and he's the first person who came in and basically like sat me down and was like, Amanda, like this is what's been going on like since you've been in the house. And like first of all, he was like super supportive, and he was like, you made the show, like you were the entertainment, but you were very controversial. And he relayed it to me in a way that that was good. That didn't make me have a nervous breakdown. So that's good. I don't know where I was going with that. I rambled. I ramble, and I'm not even drunk this time. What about sex, Cammy? What about sex do you want to know? What did your notes to McCrae say? McCranda Minion wrote, I have pages and pages. I literally documented every single day of being out of the house, and I wanted it to share. I'm gonna share it with you guys once he's done reading it. I'll scan it and upload it. But I was talking about everything, about what was happening that day, the way I felt, the drama of the day, and I wanted to write it down because I knew I would forget it. None of it would be documented, so everything is documented. And I even like have like this sheet of me and Aaron were like John Nashing, seeing like who would be the next person to walk into the house after Alyssa came in, and we were convinced it was going to be either Gina Marie or McCrae, and it ended up being Judd. And then we were like, we cannot John Nash this because we have no idea what's going on. Kimmy, you dirty-minded woman, sex is amazing outside the house. Let's say it's a lot better than inside the house. Because there's no cameras. No cameras that you will ever see. Okay. Queen Bitched. How does McCrae's family feel about you? I think they love me. McCrae tells me they love me. They're super inviting and awesome. And my family feels the same way. And they're excited for McCrae to move here. So... what else? It's going fast. Hold on. I can't read it. Oh my god, we've been doing this for almost an hour and a half. And it keeps growing. There's 430 people on this thing now. Okay. Actually, Memphis Tom wants to know if McCrae is moving beyond pizza. McCrae has a job offer here, which we're excited about, and it's not pizza. He makes a lot more than a pizza delivery boy, and he already is in talks about it. He got a really great offer, so yes, he will move beyond pizza. He's so smart, that guy. But he's so simple and like loves meeting people and stuff like that. So that's there's nothing wrong with a pizza delivery boy. Whatever happened to the guy I was seeing before the show? All good now, asked Nuckabee. I was seeing someone for like 2 months before the show, and we actually had lunch. I told McCrae about it a couple weeks ago. And, yeah, he's just not that happy with how things went down, but, just meeting with him was just very, like, I felt very good about my decision about being with McCrae. Yeah, I mean, my ex is not a bad guy. It's just not for me. McCrae's for me. It confirms that. Oh my god, this egg 1108, like, you are hilarious. If I read out loud some of the things that you were saying, I would be shot. Which I don't know, I haven't been shot yet. See, if I said that about anybody else, like, they'd be shot. People would literally be like, why are you telling people to shoot Aaron? Why are you telling, like, I mean, obviously, I don't actually mean it. Everyone takes it so literally. Okay, this is cold. Who would you put put up if you won the first HOH? Asked Bad Girl Ashy. The same. I told McCrae to put up Jesse and Candace, so I would have done the same thing. I think like in the beginning, the smartest move is to put people up who have the least connections in the house, least real connections, because then by putting them up, you're really only pissing off that person, and you're not pissing off anybody else. I don't think that winning the HOH the first HOH is necessarily a bad thing. When you win the first HOH, you have the opportunity for people to make deals with you. But I do have to say, if you are the first HOH and you win, you better have a really good intuition and you better be a very strong player. I think that you have to have a male personality, like a strong, because a lot of girls are just kind of like emotional. Okay, I shouldn't have said male. Oh my God, I'm gonna be ridiculed for that too. A non-emotional personality as the first HOH who is able to, a good game player. A good game player would really benefit from winning the first HOH. McCrae's sick. I don't want to ask him to come on here. He's already like annoyed. Okay. Egg1108, I think I'm in love with you. You're funny. Okay. Cammy, what did you just write? I missed it. MC friend Tarvin in here, and he wants his friend back. LOL. Tarvin Travis? Tarvin? I'm sorry. You have him right now. Why don't you enjoy the time you have with him right now? Yeah. Where is Tarvin? I don't see him. What did you and Jesse talk about on the phone? Asked thirsty_Aaron. She literally talked the entire time. We were on the phone for like 40 minutes. She was a little tipsy. I think she was like giving me her side of the Aaron, Judd, Jesse saga. But I was so tired and I was drunk too, and I was like, I gotta get off the phone. And every time I said that, she'd keep me on for longer. But I mean, I really don't care. I was just like, I got on that podcast to defend Aaron because I felt like she wasn't able to defend herself, and I just felt like Aaron was kind of like, there's Tarv. Hi, Tarv. Sorry. See what you guys do when you tweet me, and then I'm in the middle of talking. I become so ADD. It's crazy. This is not a pill kit, Rebecca Jane 210. Scotch, how was your last day of work? Everybody, Scotch the coach is in the house. He is probably one of McCrae's coolest friends. Sorry, Tarv. And Tarv, you're cool too. You're badass. You don't wear fedoras. You're not as fedorable as Scotch the coach, but you're pretty awesome as well. Scotch is going to come to Florida. Scotch, when is that going to be? Because maybe we can do a Judd, Scotch, McCrae, craziness. While I'm waiting for Scotch's response, Queen Bitch asked, how much do you love Will Hauser? Is it Hauser or Heiser? I'm not really sure. He's so funny. He's so talented. And I'm so happy that he was able to become sort of a YouTube sensation from doing his awesome Big Brother parodies, because he's really funny. He's really, really, really talented. Was there a house guest that got a better edit or worse edit than you think should have? I think that, see, I'm going to get, everything that I say, I'm going to get, like, shit for. I think Howard got an amazing edit. And I think Candace got an amazing edit. I think because everything that was going on with the whole racism thing on our season and everything that was going on in the economy with the news with the Zimmerman trial, I know this is bad to say, but I mean, they were like making Howard like this god because he was a black Christian on our show, and he said some nasty things too, and he lied on the Bible and did all that jazz, and they didn't show that, but he got a good at it. Alyssa got a really good at it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. She got a really good at it. I think the very defining Alyssa moment was the only true depiction of Alyssa was during McCrae's birthday. We're all the same people, like from the beginning. If you say you like me in the beginning and then you didn't like me towards the end, that's not me. I didn't change. I'm the same exact person. It's the way that, you know, the story turned out. McCrae just texted me. Ah, he texted me. Why? My phone's being weird. I want an ice pop. I'm gonna eat an ice pop. Please hold. I know, it's so horrible. So we're gonna sign around and be like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, there's nothing here. Like, why is there like 400 people that are watching nothing? Because it's me, duh. I'm still here, I swear. Alright. Ice pop. Yeah. Gotta love those ice pops. Yeah. The ice pops, yeah. We got a raspberry ice pop, yeah. A raspberry ice pop. Hello. Okay, and it's not sexual. It is kind of sexual. Okay. Jen4331, you went crazy. No one likes crazy. Jen, I'm going to teach you a little tip. Reality TV likes crazy. You think in my real life I would have been like, I'm going to taunt my roommate, so I'm going to put on a robe, put on old people makeup, put baby powder in my hair and taunt her? No. It's called an act. It was called a game. And normal people don't act like that. So... take it away. It's a TV show. You think if we were boring and we weren't going to fight with each other, they'd put us on the show? You think millions and millions of people would watch the show if it was boring? And do you think that there's a reason why we had a 500% increase in all of our social media this year and in viewings? There's a lot to do with me and other people. All right. That was super cocky. Super cocky, Amanda. Yeah. All right. Have you guys ever heard of gratitude before? I have a girlfriend who like does this gratitude thing, and like she's always texting me. She's like, "You should come to this gratitude thing," and like she won't stop. It's like a religion. It's like I'm trying to push Christianity on you. Sorry, I don't mean just see everything. I don't. Oh, I can't even defend that. My lips are so chapped. All right. Did Grodner come to talk to you the night of Bubby? Asked Aubrey Marie. No, a different EP did. He said I wasn't breaking any rules, but he asked me if I really needed to keep doing it. And I said, what's the problem? And he, I don't know, basically asked me to stop, but he couldn't because I wasn't breaking any rules. So I did. Amanda, what is up next professionally for you? Any TV? Maybe some radio. Maybe some TV. The opportunities are endless. I don't have anything planned, to be honest with you. I'm just getting back to work and meeting with a bunch of different people and just being me. Yo, you know, I'm just being me. I'm just Amanda Z, just being me, just doing my thing. Do you talk to Alyssa, and how do you know so much about her life? It says Jazzy Layla 99. I don't talk to Alyssa. I know so much about her life because I've lived with her for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for 3 months. And we were actually really close for most of it until I voted out Helen. When I voted out Helen, that's when she started going after me and hating me. But really, that was it. That was the turning point. Like when I did the whole Bubby thing and I went after Helen, I feel like before that, like, we were fine. Do you like Rachel Riley? JDI Carlo 11 asks. I don't know her at all. I thought that she was very entertaining her season. That's it. I don't really know her. I can't really dislike somebody I don't know. Except for Dan. I don't like Dan and I don't know him. I just think that he's kind of a douche lord. Just heard too many stories. So far this is boring, says JGL827. Well, you can leave. Bye. Do you like Rachel's gameplay? I don't remember. Honestly, I don't remember. I think that, I think she was a good game player. I think she was a lot better than Alyssa. That's it. Well, because Rachel was there to play the game. Alyssa was there because she was Rachel's sister. So obviously there's no comparison. Tell us a story about Dan, Abra Marie wants to know. I don't know anything about Dan. I feel like his whole life is a big fictional story. So I'm sorry, I don't know anything about it. Once upon a time, there was a Big Brother winner named Dan, and he was a Riley fan and bashed me the whole season, and then said that I was a horrible person at the core and not a good game player when I was obviously one of the best game players of the season. So I'm a little confused with that. Okay. Oh, wait, I missed something. What do you think of the news that Brendan and Rachel are going back on The Amazing Race? Good for them. I kind of heard that. I don't have anything. I don't know Rachel or Brendan. That's it. What is that picture behind me? It's a girl. It's like my roommate's best friend boyfriend is an artist, and he paints these girls, and she's like, oh my god, isn't this the most beautiful thing I've ever seen? And I'm like, yeah, it's beautiful. I don't really like it. I'm gonna tell her. Do the haters bother you at all? Asked Truly Lisa. Are you? Yes. Oh, do they bother me? No. They try to though. I just now I don't even block. I just spam because you could spam them and block them at the same time. It's like killing two birds with one stone. No, I can't elaborate on the Dan stories or the alums because I just can't do that. That no one will ever talk to me ever again. Okay. Just gush about McCrae. You know you want to. No, I cried earlier. I don't know where you were, but I cried because I missed the idiot. And it's weird because now that I know that he's back in Minnesota, that's when I'm just I'm starting now to get into that weird recluse. When he was in Chicago, I wasn't as sad, but now that he's in Minnesota, I'm I miss him. I don't know. I have post-nasal drip. I'm sorry. Okay. Do you think Aaron is genuinely interested in Judd romantically? No. I don't think that there's anything going on there. I think that whole thing was blown out of proportion. DJ Sweet Arazi asked, am I shocked that Andy was the most hated person? I don't think he's the most hated person. But I think that I was shocked that he was hated at all. I thought that he'd be America's sweetheart. America's redheaded sweetheart. There's my dog. What are you doing, Chopper? I was shocked because he's so funny and he's such an awesome person. What were you at the doctor's earlier for? Mindgasm. What were you at the doctor's earlier for? It's a little invasive. Let's see. Is Andy Slater after you? Should McCrae watch his back? No. Me and Andy Slater are friends. He loves McCrae too. Chopper, what do you want from me? Oh my gosh, you're so needy. Don't get chihuahuas. Or like, I'm sorry, if you have a chihuahua, they're just like so needy. They're like little babies. This isn't even my baby. It's my roommate's baby. Okay. Did you really trust Andy through the entire game? You never John Nashed him? I really trusted Andy throughout the entire game, and I never John Nashed him. At times, I trusted him more than McCrae. Because McCrae was in the moving company. So after that, I was like, you can lie to me, you dick? What are you doing, Chopper? Okay. Do you know the real Slim Shady? See, these are the weirdest questions. I guess that's what happens when you're on a live feed for like 2 hours. This is what I do on my Saturday night, but you guys are doing it too. So I don't feel, I'm with 450 other people who are doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. So I don't feel as bad anymore. I think this is my favorite flavor ice pop. It's like raspberry, and my favorite song from Rent is, it changes. I'm trying to think, like, when I turn on Disc 1 or Disc 2, what is my go-to song? I like weird songs, like when I think of it right now, I like that part where Mimi and Roger, Mimi was like, you don't want baggage without a lifetime guarantee. You don't want to watch me die. People who aren't like Rent heads or musical fans are like thinking, like, what the fuck is this right now? I am a theater nerd. You guys didn't know that. Liza's texting me. What's up? She's probably yelling at me for something I said. Who knows? Sorry, I'm tweeting. Give me a second. I'm not tweeting, I'm texting. Okay. Sorry. Alright. Okay. Best song that happened when you were in the house. Cam Hamster wants to know. The Icona Pop song. I was obsessed because it reminds me of my little niece because she runs around like a wild banshee when that song came on, and I cried in the morning to Icona Pop. How often can you cry to Icona Pop? Okay. What is this shit? Okay. I don't wear the ring that McCrae gave me because it's made of bread ties and it actually will like cut my finger. It's very cute, but no, I don't wear it. It's bad luck. Sorry. Okay. Okay, who do you think would win the $25,000 fan favorite? What if like Alyssa wasn't in the running? I don't know how Howard was number 2 for that. That's a little weird to me. I think Judd. Judd was like America's favorite, right? I feel like it would have been like Judd, and then I mean maybe McCrae. I think so. I think like people like McCrae. The only people who don't like McCrae are people who don't like me, and they just kind of like take it out on him because McCrae is like the sweetest person in the entire world. Like he's upset that like Candace doesn't want to see him. He's upset over that. I'm like, who cares? Oh, God. See, you guys get me in trouble. I say things and you go back to the people, you tell them what I say, and then I get in trouble. I'm not really in trouble. Why does it say I have 2 missed text messages, but I don't have any missed text messages? It's very annoying. Like, okay, sorry. Would you be upset if McCrae couldn't buy you a really big rock? No, Peggy. LVA. I just need like just something nice, nothing crazy. Nothing that, could buy a house. Nothing that other people would brag about. Why is Candace mad at McCrae? I don't know. I didn't even really know why Candace was mad at Andy. I don't even think Candace should be mad at me, to be honest with you. I'm not mad at her. I just told her the truth. I guess you shouldn't do things like that. Would you want to know the truth? Would you do Big Brother again if asked without McCrae? Shelly Perry 66 wants to know. Yes, in a heartbeat. I don't think they'd put me and McCrae back on together again. I think they would want to see how I do without him or how he does without me, to be honest. Is GM really a raging, ignorant racist? Jenny Tholomaidal. No, she's not. I think she just said stuff that is just like stupid, but she doesn't hate anybody. She's a very she's like a innocently loving person, and the game makes you crazy. Do you get noticed on the street when you're out and stuff? eGeek84 wants to know. Yeah, it depends on like where we are. Like whenever we go to an airport, I get mobbed. But like in Minnesota, it was crazy. In smaller towns, it's really crazy. In like very touristy places, like when we went to Universal, when we go to like I'm going to NASCAR next weekend. Yeah, I get noticed pretty much like every day. But it's weird because people in Boca, like they'll notice you. Like really people in South Florida, they'll notice you. And you can tell that they notice you because they like nudge their friend who notices you too, but they don't say anything to you. But like when you're from like when you're in a smaller town, they come up to you. They're like, "Can I take pictures and stuff?" So, are there any past female contestants you'd want to work with in All Stars 2? Stacy, 23 wrote. Janelle, but she won't do it because she's a baby. And Brittany, but she won't do it either. Rachel. I would have said Rachel before, but I don't know. I don't know if she would work with me if we were on the show together. If she was smart, she would. Let's see. I don't think I would do. I mean, if I got offered Survivor, I'd do it, John Pez 10. But like, I would be so bad. I'd be like, I'm hungry. I want the food. Like, I'd be so annoying on Survivor. Like, you thought I was annoying on Big Brother. I'd be so much more annoying on Survivor. I think I'm gonna go now. I'm super tired. We're almost coming up on 2 hours. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. And it's really cold in this corner. And what time is it? 10:30. It's so late. And I'm gonna FaceTime with Liza because I think she's mad at me. So, Jen4331, are you trying to do Playboy? I'm like way too fat to do Playboy. But I did lose some weight. I don't know if you guys noticed. Do you want to see? I'll show you. I don't know if you could tell. Hold on. Well, now I look like I have like a happy chart right there, but I don't. Okay. Alright. I'm going to bed. Annette, thanks for turning me on to this. It occupied me for the past hour and 56 minutes and 25 seconds. And you guys are awesome. So, God, 428 of you?